to my channel FoodishBeauty, it's TJ here. Today I have an epic Sephora haul for you guys. Now I've been accumulating these things for the past few months and I have been dying to share them with you. So yes, without further delay, let's start. So the first thing I can see here is the Kat von D Monarch palette. It is so beautiful. I love the packaging. It's so dark and seductive. The colour selection in this palette is so full and winter appropriate. You have lots of warm tone shimmer colours here, and then you got your staple neutral matte colours here. And you also have 3 of the kind of neutral highlighting colours on the top. And I absolutely adore the texture of these eyeshadows. They're so buttery and so pigmented. So this next group of items are all from the well-known nail polish brand Ciate London. Now they've recently paired up with Olivia Palermo to do like a full line of beauty products or makeup, and they really caught my attention because they all have the most beautiful packaging. So the first thing I got was this bronzer and blusher duo in the shade Bluff Point, and this is just a really great palette with a pale bronzer in there. It's not too orange or too warm toned, and the blush is a beautiful kind of everyday mauve pink. It's very versatile, and I have been using this palette and I can safely say I adore this palette. I love the texture, the colour payoff is great, and yes, Ciate has definitely knocked this one out of the park. From the same collection, I also got 2 eyeshadow palettes. The first one I have here is the Smokey Eye Palette. This is such a beautiful little palette. It just has really great, beautiful shades in there. The texture, once again, is really buttery, and all of the colour payoffs are stupendously good. You get 5 shimmery and satin shades, as well as 4 matte shades. They're all pigmented and really good. Now, after trying that first palette from the Ciate London and Olivia Palermo collection, I obviously was head over heels in love with the texture and colour payoff. So when I saw this palette from the same collection, I knew I had to get it. First of all, let's just admire the packaging. It's so pretty. But inside, the palette itself has the same kind of packaging. You have that beautiful gold classic rim around a faux leather finish effect, and inside you have again 5 beautiful satin shimmery shades as well as 4 matte shades. This is slightly cooler toned, but it's equally as beautiful. From the same collection, I also got a beautifully packaged eyeliner, and this is in the shade Fig. I think it's a really beautiful shade. It's like a smoky fig aubergine colour with very subtle satin finish, so you can really smoke it out, especially with the finishing bristle at the end that it comes with. And the packaging is really unique because one end is really long and it's just all gold, really classy. And the very last item from this collection I got was this lipstick called Praline. It is a beautiful everyday nude shade for fall season, even into winter. It is really beautiful. It reminds me of MAC Whirl, but it's got that warmth to it. So it's like Whirl mixed with Mocha, which is 2 of my favourite shades, kind of nude colour for fall, so it can't be any more perfect. Right, moving on to other brands. Now, recently Sephora has been coming out with lots and lots of holiday collection palettes from different brands running up to Thanksgiving as well as Christmas. Now, largely I have been able to resist them, bar one, and this is from Tarte. This is their Bling It On Holidays collection palette, which consists of 5 different very beautiful blushes inside. I think my favourite is Prim in the middle from swatching, and the rest of them all seem a little bit too pink for me. So I think if you're a pink fan when it comes to blushes, then this is definitely a goodie. But if you're more into neutral brown shades of blushes, then this might not be your best pick for blush palettes. Staying with blushes, I also picked up a Too Faced Love Flush blush in the shade Baby Love. Now this, however, is very much up my street. It's a beautiful neutral rosy colour. It's very fair, great for fair skin tones, and it just is so versatile and great for daily uses. Staying with cheeks, I got a bronzer from Sephora's own brand, and this is in the shade Tranquil number 26. I adore this. It's the bestest contouring shade I have ever come across. It is not as pigmented as it seems in the pan. It's just actually very subtle. But there is not a shred of orange to be seen here. It is all cool toned, it is all shadowy, and it is perfect for contouring. Staying with cheek products, but moving on to highlighters. The first thing I got was this highlighter from Bobbi Brown, and this is a relaunch, and it's their Pink Glow from last year. Now, there was such a frenzy over this product last year. I never really got my hands on it, and I was really glad when it came back around this year. I can't recommend it highly enough, especially for fair skin tones. It is really beautiful. Staying with highlighters, I also got Moonstone from Becca, and this is a beautiful pale gold shade, very suitable again for fair skin tones, or if you go quite fair in the winter, this will be a really great replacement for opal. It is not as pale as the Bobbi Brown Pink Glow, but it does have a really kind of flattering warm shade to it, so if you love a touch of warmth in the winter in your highlighter, then this would be a great one. Now, the third and final highlighter I got was from Laura Mercier, and this is their limited edition face illuminator in the shade Indiscretion, which came out this summer really, and I couldn't get hold of it anywhere once I started looking for it, so I had to order it from Sephora where it was still available. This is a very similar shade actually to MAC's Soft and Gentle. It's just a really beautiful straight up rose gold. Very flattering for all skin tones, but most of all I think I just fell in love with the actual design of this product. Aside from that, I'm always a fan of Laura Mercier's powder products anyway, because they're always extremely finely milled and are very high quality, so this was no exception, and it's definitely a very great purchase indeed. So that was all of my Sephora purchases, but before you go, I just have two bonus items that I really want to share with you, and here they are. These are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminators. I got Mr. FoodishBeauty to get me them from Macy's while he was out in America, and I am so glad I got them. This one is Starlight. It is a beautiful pearly white gold colour, and it is probably by far the best illuminator I have seen out there for fair, cool toned skins. It is just so illuminating, really beautiful. I have a little bit of it just here, and you can see how illuminating this powder is. It's very great. And the second shade I got was Riviera. This is such a pretty, clean pink illuminator. Actually, I will say this is quite a good dupe for Bobbi Brown's Pink Glow. When I was swatching them side by side, they looked pretty similar. They're both of a very clean, beautiful, sheer pink glow. So that was everything. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and also let me know in the comment box below which one was your favourite, or indeed have you been shopping lately and which items are your favourite. I'd love to find out. Thank you ever so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more food, beauty, fashion and travel videos. Until next time, take care my friends. Bye!